Ever caught yourself pondering why your dog's nose could possibly be wetter than a toddler's drool? Well, today we're going to unravel the mystery of the wet canine snoot. You see, a dog's damp nose isn't just for show, it serves a real purpose. Picture this. It's a hot summer's day, the sun is beating down, and you're craving something to cool you down. What's your go-to treat? A nice cold ice cream, right? Well, just like that ice cream is crucial for your summer day, a wet nose is vital for a dog's sniffing business. Their moist noses are like their very own built-in air conditioning units, helping them to regulate their body temperature. But that's not all. They also act as ultra-sensitive scent detectors, giving our furry friends a sense of smell that would put even the best perfume connoisseurs to shame. Without further ado, let's dive nose first into the science behind this wet wonder. So, why does your dog's nose resemble a leaky faucet? Well, it's all about the smell, folks. Imagine the entire world as one giant smelly memo board. Now picture your dog's nose as a super efficient post-it note. As your dog trots around sniffing like it's going out of fashion, its wet nose is hard at work, capturing all those smelly memos the world sends its way. It's like a scent detective, always on the case, always sniffing out the clues. You see, dogs have an incredibly keen sense of smell far superior to our own. Their noses are designed to take in all the scent particles floating around in the air. And those wet noses, they are like a sticky trap for those particles. Just as a post-it note captures your hastily scribbled grocery list, a dog's wet nose traps scent particles from the environment, helping them sniff out all the exciting happenings in their world. It's a bit like when you wet your fingertips to turn a page more easily. The moisture helps to grip the page, right? Well, in a similar fashion, the wetness of a dog's nose helps to hold on to those elusive scent particles. And it's not just about capturing the scent. The wetness also helps to dissolve the scent particles, making it easier for your dog to identify and analyze them. It's like having a built-in chemistry lab right on their snout. So next time you see your dog sniffing around the park, remember, its wet nose is not just about being adorably slobbery, it's actually a sophisticated scent capturing system. It's a sniffer supercomputer, a smell satellite, okay, you get the idea. Remember, all this sniffing isn't just for their amusement, it's how dogs understand the world. Each sniff is like reading a chapter in a book, telling them a story about what's happening around them. And you thought your dog's nose was just a slobbery mess, didn't you? Well, it's actually a scent superhighway. But wait, there's more to this wet nose story. Ever wondered why your dog doesn't sweat like you do during a workout? Well, that's because our canine companions have a unique cooling system that's a bit different from ours. You see, unlike us humans who turn into personal waterfalls when it's hot or when we're exercising, dogs don't sweat all over their bodies. Instead, they have a few sweat glands, notably in their paw pads. But mostly, they rely on panting and their wet noses to regulate body temperature. Think of your dog's wet nose as its own built-in air conditioning system. When it's hot, the moisture on their nose evaporates, which helps to cool down their body. It's like they have their own personal swamp cooler right at the tip of their snout. So the next time you see your dog panting with a wet nose, remember it's just chilling out literally. So, to sum up this wet nose saga, our canine companions sport wet noses for a couple of neat science-backed reasons. First off, there's the marvel that is the scent superhighway. It's like a high-speed internet connection for smells, allowing dogs to pick up even the faintest whiffs from afar. It's the reason why your furry friend can sniff out that sneaky squirrel hiding in your backyard. Now remember that dogs also use their wet noses as built-in air conditioners. It's like they've got their very own personal cooling system right on their snouts. How cool is that? No, really, it's literally cool. So, while we might find a wet dog nose a touch slobbery or cold, for our dogs it's a vital part of their day-to-day lives. So, the next time you're greeted by your dog's slobbery sniffer, remember it's not just a wet nose, it's a super sniffing, cooling, world-exploring tool.